This is Angela from E1 Support. In this video, we will discuss user access control with Talk2M Pro. With a Talk2M Free Plus account, there are two types of users. Administrators, who can manage all of the users on an account, as well as manage and access all of the E1s on an account. And users, who cannot manage other users and E1s, but who can access all of the E1s on an account. With Talk2M Pro, we can create more complex user rights. Imagine the following situation. We are a machine builder with machines deployed all around the world. We have one maintenance team dedicated to our machines in Europe, and another team dedicated to our machines in the United States. We would like to have some users with full administrator rights who can create users, add E1s, and connect to all of our remote assets. We would like to allow the members of our maintenance teams to administer and access E1s, but only the E1s in their regions. In addition, we'd like to provide our customers with M2Web access to their E1s, but we need to make sure they are restricted to only the E1s on their own machines. We would also like to have the regional maintenance teams manage the access rights for the users in their region. With Talk2M Pro, we can use user groups and E1 pools to easily create complex access control rules so that the right people can have the right access. With Talk2M Pro, user rights are defined in relation to user groups and E1 pools. Every E1 belongs to at least one E1 pool, and every user belongs to at least one user group. The groups a user belongs to determine their rights on different E1 pools and other user groups. When a user group is given rights to a particular E1 pool, they can be limited to just M2Web access, granted both eCatcher and M2Web access, allowed to access and modify existing E1s, or granted administrator rights on this pool. With administrator rights, the users in this group can access the E1s in the pool, as well as add, delete, and modify the E1s. User groups can also be granted administrator rights over other user groups. This allows them to edit or delete those user groups, as well as add, modify, or delete users belonging to those groups. User groups can also be given special roles on the account and over their own user groups. If you are restricting which users can configure email and SMS usage through the Talk2M SMS and email relay service, use the operational roles to identify the permitted groups. More information about the Talk2M relay service is available on our support site. Admin roles let you specify whether this group can add new E1 pools, create new user groups, and administer their own user group. When a Talk2M Free Plus account becomes a Talk2M Pro account, all the existing E1s are put into a single E1 pool called devices. The existing users are divided into two user groups. Users who were administrators on the Talk2M Free Plus account become members of a new administrators group. This group has all roles and permissions. Users who had user-level rights on the Talk2M Free Plus account become members of the user group called users. Members of this group can connect to E1s in the device's E1 pool through both eCatcher and M2Web, and they are given the operational roles of mail sender and SMS sender. Let's look back at our original scenario. Our European maintenance team is managed by the highest level user group. We'll let that highest group be the administrators group that was created when the Talk2M Free Plus account was shifted to a Pro account. The European maintenance group also has administrator rights over the E1 pools associated with their customers' machines, and administrator rights over the user groups associated with their customers' users. The user group permissions for the European maintenance team would look like this. See our other videos for step-by-step instructions for configuring user groups and E1 pools. An E1 can belong to more than one E1 pool, and a user can belong to more than one user group. This allows us to make sure the right users can access the right remote assets with a single user login. User groups can also be used to grant or deny access to equipment behind the E1 using Talk2M Pro's firewall feature. More information about the firewall levels and user access rights available for Talk2M Pro is available on our support site.